Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. You can do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman for some fantastic beard products that'll make your beard look and smell great. You can also go to TCG Player using the affiliate link below and shop there to help support the show. And last but absolutely not least, go to greyvikinggames.com with the link below to get those sweet arena codes. What's up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. It is Saturday, which means it's Death and Taxes Day. Yes, hello, cat. This deck was given to me by Quiteboard. I did change it very slightly. Board's deck had 4 Thoughtseize and 3 Inquisition. And I just felt like that was a little bit too much. And it only had 2 main deck Thalias. So I threw in a third main deck Thalia. And I threw in a Reidane as well from the sideboard. I did stuff. So we have 2 Inquisitions and 3 Thoughtseize. 5 total discard spells I think are going to be pretty fine. Obviously, the reason we have Thoughtseize at 3 is just because of the fact that Thoughtseize can hit essentially anything, and Inquisition's a little bit more thin, narrow. Sorry, I'm just looking at my cat. She's a troublemaker. Knight of the Ebon Legion is a very interesting choice for 1 drop. Now, this is definitely, I guess, where the tax comes in, right? You'll be able to play this early. It can grow bigger and bigger. It can take down bigger things if you hold up 3 mana for it. So it's an interesting choice for sure. We'll see how it goes. 4 Luminarch Aspirants. I hate this card because it's just death. There's no taxes to it. I mean, the same thing with Knight of Ebon Legion, but it's new and different, so whatever. But yeah, I mean, it snowballs out of control. If you can get it out on turn 2, it's pretty good. Elsewise, it's potentially very slow. 3 Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. I feel like this is a blasphemy to only have 3 of these, but, you know, whatever. She's great at making your opponent's control card, or non-creature spell, cost more. She has First Strike, which is great. She has 1 Toughness, which is not, but, you know, she can hold her own. 2 Dire Tactics. Now, we do have a decent number of humans. We don't have only humans, obviously, but we do have a decent-ish number of humans, but you know, if we're losing some life, it might not matter all that much since we do just straight exile a creature, which is very helpful, right? You don't want to destroy things. Some things in this format, you don't want to put them in the graveyard. Cat, please stop eating that plant. Cat Jobs, don't eat the plant. Anyway, Silverquill Silencer is a cool card, very similar to Meddling Mage. I'm not cutting any of this out. I find it funny. She's freaking out, man. Very similar to Meddling Mage. The only difference is that your opponent can still cast the spell. This thing is a little bit stronger, but if your opponent does cast the spell, you get to draw a card and they lose some life. So it helps on the death and the taxes. Very, very good. Archon of Emeria. Best new taxes card, bar none. Flies, makes it so your opponents can only do 1 thing a turn. Stops a lot of decks. And then, of course, for super greedy opponents, their lands are going to come in tapped. Elite Spellbinder. You just make something of theirs cost even more, which is just fantastic. It has flying as well, which is pretty sick. 3 damage in the air is nothing to scoff at. Sometimes. Reidane. She's really good. I kept her. I put one of her in the main deck. Just because of the fact that non-creature spells your opponent's control with 4 or greater cost 2 more. It's just like, if you can go Thalia into Reidane, it's a pretty easy win against heavy control opponents that are just playing like only non-creature spells. And then the shield can be used in certain scenarios. Or Skyclave Apparition. It just is good removal. It doesn't have to just be creatures, which is actually pretty helpful. It can get rid of some early game planeswalkers, artifacts, and enchantments as well. It's just generally a helpful card. 3 Silverquill Command. Very interesting to see if this does well. Obviously, the fact that I put a 3rd Thalia in the deck does mean that the command is going to be a little bit less good in as many circumstances. However, we can buff one of our people, which, sure. The fact that it's sorcery is upsetting, but, you know, whatever. We get to just rebuy one of our creatures, and we have a decent number of 2 or less MV creatures. We can draw. We can maybe use it as some sort of reach, where, like, our opponent's on 1, and we're in top deck mode, and we can force them to die with this. And then, of course, opponent sacrifices a creature. That one's probably going to be the least used. If I was willing to bet, it would probably be, like, in that order of use, as is on the card. Mana base is entirely theirs. only 4 total basics, which should be fine, I suppose. We are only 2 colors. I don't know if we need this many non-basics, but it's fine. We also have Blinkmoth Nexus. Just a little bit extra damage here and there is pretty nice. 1 Deafening Silence against any Storm-type deck. 2 Fatal Push against heavy aggro. 2 Rest in Peace against anything that uses the graveyard. 1 Heartless Act is a little bit of an additional creature removal. 1 additional Reidane for those control matches. 2 Containment Priests against a lot of the company decks, as well as any Reanimator decks we come across. 2 Drannith Magistrates for a number of reasons. 1 additional Thalia for, again, control or combo. 1 Despark, very variable. 1 Vanishing Verse, also variable. And then Kaya is also kind of variable. You know, it comes in against like super like 1-drop aggro or just general graveyard strategies. So let us see how it goes. Now, I did ask Whiteboard what rank he's been playing this in, because he said he's been having fun with it. So I asked him, but for what it's worth, I didn't ask him like all that long ago, so wasn't able to get back to me. The reason I asked is because I wanted to let all of you know the rough area that he's been doing okay with the deck. He said he's having fun, so I assume it means he's not losing every game. But yes, I'm having a root beer float because I can. I'm an adult, and I'll do what I want. A little land heavy, but the fact that we have a Blinkmoth Nexus does make that not as bad. Yeah, I'm totally fine keeping this. And sure. And this is one of the reasons I don't like, if I'm running all of these non-basics, I don't think I should be running this non-basic. It shouldn't matter. Okay. So this is a deck that Archon will definitely help with. So I think here we're going to just play the Chapel tapped. Play that. Next turn we play Courtyard. I don't know what I guess I probably Archon next turn. Cat. What is your issue? You know what? Here. I have a mouse. I'm just gonna... Freaking out. Wanted to play. It's not... What, you dumb animal. I think I just want to Archon here. And attack for 1. I can't block this right now. Next turn, I think I want to Blinkmoth Nexus. Then I might actually play Valkmira next turn. I'm not sure. This needs what? 4 life? The reason I'm not blocking there is they could easily just cast any spell. Lol, come in tapped. It's the only spell you can cast this turn. I'm pretty sure because of my noise gate you can't... Oh, hell yeah, baby. I'm gonna play this. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Although, that's not even that great. Because if they draw a really good card, I can just take it now. Yeah, it's Crackling Drake. Pass turn. So I can play a Phoenix. Could block the Phoenix. Seven. Then I can attack them for 6. This is me as well. So unless they get a non-creature, they aren't going to be able to cast this. 2, 4. Okay, so I think I actually need to play Aspirant here. I don't think I play Reidane. I think the shield is better in this matchup. I think I'm gonna do this. Blinkmoth Nexus can block for I think I want to get damage on them. Blinkmoth Nexus can block for 2 damage. So I can block the Archlight Phoenix. I think I have to keep the Spellbinder back, because if my opponent does have a removal spell, then I can get boned. They can only cast 1 removal spell, so I just need the 2 blockers. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, right, I'm dumb. No, I'm so stupid. I thought I had enough mana. I mean, it's fine, potentially. Oh, I guess I could just have a burn spell here. Yeah, even shock kills me. Alright. Oh, I win. Right? 3, 6. Five, 10. If they had 3 damage, they would have hit my face. Close. But we did get there. Okay, Phoenix deck. There we go. 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 Probably that as well. Alright, I do not think this is very good for this matchup. Let's see. Just double check. Oh, rest in peace. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So we're going second, most likely. DeckTech's still good. Do I just not have Thalia? That can't be right. Average has gone down, so I think I can actually get rid of a land here. 2.1. I might be able to go down to 22 lands here. Get rid of Deafening Silence for right now. Going second, so Aspirant's slightly worse. I have a lot more non-creatures now. Heartless Act can kill a Phoenix or a Drake, but it can't kill a Sprite. I'm going to get rid of that. This can only kill a Phoenix? It exiles, though. That's the thing. I'm going to get rid of it for right now. And let's cut down to 3. I was going to say this is a huge yikes. But we do have a turn 2 Rest in Peace. And we have Knight of the Ebon Legion. This is probably fine. Interesting start there. Is my knight gonna die? Yep. That's okay. I have Blinkmoth next eye. I'm gonna play one because I currently don't have a creature to attack with. Maybe I should have gone down to 23, who knows. It's possible they've missed a land drop and they're searching for another one. Easy to exile. Luckily it's based on toughness, so I only lose 3 here. This. Exile that. And now it's the Blinkmoth game. So next turn I can play another Blinkmoth. Animate this. Buff it. That's unfortunate. I would love a Skyclave here. Did not get one. Yeah, I mean that's a. I mean we did keep. We kept what 4? No, we kept 4 lands. Well, we drew 4 lands in a row. Statistically, that's not very likely. Can't block. I do have a Dire Tactics. Down to 10. They have haste creatures. I'm going to keep up Blinkmoth Nexus. Dude, I love root beer ice cream. Stuff's great. Okay. I will absolutely block that. Stop! I drew 1 non-land. Get that out of there. The heck did I... Oh. Sure. See how it goes. I'd like to play first. It's another 4 land, but like 2/3, like that's pretty fucking good. The only thing better is if like this was one of my 1-drops. I guess technically if any of these lands were one of my 1-drops would be fine. Could play Blinkmoth Nexus on turn 1, but I don't think there's a good reason to. Backup Archon, pretty helpful. Can't kill that at instant speed. Thanks to the attacks. Yep, they just kill it now. Totally fine. An additional... I should have played Blinkmoth Nexus there. Additional Archon. Very helpful. See if they have any basics. By the way, if you think you're going against Death and Taxes, that would have come in tapped anyway. You should play your non-basic lands first, if possible. That way, if Archon comes down, you can play your Archon. So this turn, that's fine. You cannot cast any other spells this turn. So, get bent. I'm definitely going to Luminarch Aspirant. I'm just trying to figure out... Sure. I just want to figure out if I want to put it on the Blinkmoth Nexus. I think I do. The reason I'm doing that is because even if my board like starts getting wiped and whatnot, it can help me out. Anger of the Gods, that's unfortunate. But yes, I mean, like, now my Blinkmoth Nexus is 2. Red Dragon Rude, but I can Skyclave and still attack with my Blinkmoth Nexus. Or would I rather Skyclave and Thalia? I mean, at this point, they have a decent amount of mana. I'm definitely casting Skyclave. Go away. I think I want to cast Thalia here. We are running low on cards. That's fine. I mean, I don't love it. Don't get me wrong. Sure. I have to get damage in. I find it very strange that a deck playing Phoenix plays Anger, but I guess they just took Phoenix out of the deck, probably, and they became the control matchup. Seems that way. They still cast it. Hell yeah, baby. They'll draw a card. That's incredibly dangerous. Fudge. I think I have to take a turn off of doing that. So I can do this. Interesting. I'm gonna do this now, just so they can't, like, get a burn, like a 1-mana spell. It's less likely that they get a 1-mana spell. You are in a tight spot. I guess I should just exile him first. It was dumb to play Spellbinder first. Because I'd still have access to this. Looks like this is gonna get shocked. Yep. Why can't you have Menace? Negate? That's fine. I would not mind another Blinkmoth Nexus. Kaya would be pretty decent. Another Spellbinder, maybe. That's bad. Yeah, now I can't even attack. That is unfortunate. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? You can't see my actual expression, but it's this. It's what's on screen right now. Actually, this is my expression. Oh, scry both to the top. That's so cool! Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Alright, unfortunately I don't have enough time to play an additional match, because it's best of 3 match. So I'm just gonna play one of these for fun. And by for fun I mean I'm just one game. Let's see how stupid it is. Because I played exactly 2 games, enough to get the rewards. But this metagame is nonsense. Excuse me, where'd everybody go? Thank you. Slow, bro? Sure. Weird Pokemon to love that much. As you can see, I've gone with the Stitcher Supplier combo deck. Literally no idea what my opponent is doing, but I go first, so I like my chances. My opponent for 125? Okay. Wait, what? I don't remember having this many cards in my deck. What? I don't recall. But it's fine. There we go, baby. There we go. Opponent already at 10. Before their second turn. This is how the deck goes, baby. Oh. That's awkward. Well, I still gain life, so there is that. The issue, I think, is that my opponent is just going to name Stitcher Supplier. And then Luris. 122, 225. So as long as I... Okay, they're at 2 now. They need to ruin Halo Stitcher Supplier here. The Wrath. Okay, I can play Luris. I'm still gonna use all the creeping chills. I know I could turn on auto order, but meh, essentially. I would like one more land so I can actually play a supplier. Oh my gosh. So great. So beaut. Yes! More life! I'm at 62 on my third turn, maybe. I assume this is just another Wrath of God. They didn't have... What did you have? What could my opponent have had? One who... They must not have had any Runed Halos. They might have drawn a Runed Halo. But then what else would be in their hand? Like... would it just like negates or something? I have to assume that's what it was. I guess, you know, I guess we'll buy a pack here. Boop, let's buy a single strixhaven pack. Little pack opening for everybody. We got a Frostboil Snarl, sure. But yeah, that was Death and Taxes and this nonsense. I like that they added all of the banned cards. I don't like that it was infinite copies. I just want to see, like, no banless historic, right? Normal rules, otherwise, just no banless historic. I'd like to see that as an FNM at home thing. Anyway, I have a P.O. box. Feel free to send me nonsense. My words are very hard to use. I'd also like to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description down below. Of course, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Daily uploads. They're back, baby. And of course, until next time, I will be one.